Hello, my dear students. Today we are going to deal with the need for conservation of biodiversity. Okay. And before getting started, let me tell you that this question may be asked in two different ways. The first one is simply what is the need for conservation of biodiversity, and second one will be what are the different values of biodiversity. Okay. And in both the cases, the details that you are going to write in your examination will be one and the same. Okay. So let's move on. We all know that the biodiversity serves several vital services to humankind, and without those services, our life, our existence is impossible. And because of all those services that we get from biodiversity, we do feel the need. We feel the need that we need to conserve biodiversity. Okay, so the reason for the arousal of the need for conservation of biodiversity lies in the fact that we get a lot from the biodiversity. Almost everything we require in our day-to-day life, it comes from biodiversity. So we feel the need that biodiversity ought to be conserved. Okay, and the services that we get from biodiversity, they are broadly categorized into different types. First one is commercial services, second one is ecosystem services, and third one is ethical services. Okay, but for the sake of convenience and proper understanding of the values of biodiversity, we have categorized the values of biodiversity into the following subtypes. Okay, since the values of biodiversity are immense, it is vast, we cannot complete this topic in a single part, so I have split it into two parts. Okay, we will complete this topic in two parts. So let's move on with the first value of biodiversity, that is source of food. You know that almost all kinds of food is derived from plants and animals. We get food from both plants and animals. Okay, so we cannot think of our existence without those plants and animals which we consume as our food. Okay, and almost 85% of the world's food production is met by cultivating less than 20 plant species. You can understand, less than 20 plant species are producing 85% of the food consumed by the whole world. So you can understand, if by chance some 3, 4, or 5 species of those 20 species get extinct, what will be the consequences? The consequences will be disastrous. Okay, we will get famines, there will be food shortage. Okay, rice, wheat, and maize, they yield about 2/3 of the food production. Okay, you can understand, three plants, from these three plants we are getting 2/3 of the world's food production. Okay, if somehow any of these three plants gets extinct, what will be the consequences? Millions of people will die. Okay, so you can understand how important these plants are in our survival. The next value of biodiversity is industrial products. We get a lot of industrial products that we use in our day-to-day lives from the plants and animals. For example, resins, tannins, paper, tea, coffee, dry fruits, gums, and many other varied substances we get from plants. We get cotton from Gossypium herbaceum, hemp from Cannabis sativa, jute from Corchorus capsularis, and all these plants, they are the major sources of fibers. And you know that the fibers are used in various purposes. For example, we manufacture our textiles, we get our clothes from these fibers. Okay, one more thing is the animals, they provide us varied substances having immense importance. For example, we get fur, skin, honey, leather, pearls, ivory, and many other substances from the animals. Okay, now the next one is medicinal value. In Ayurveda system of medicines, The plants and their extracts, they are directly used for the treatment of various ailments. Okay. For example, there is a plant which is named as Artemisia absinthium. Artemisia absinthium, its extracts are utilized in removing the worms. Okay, they are the extract of Artemisia absinthium is antihelminthic. So the tribal people, they are directly consuming this plant as a sort of antihelminthic substance. Okay, it is an antihelminthic substance, and it has been found that it is it has been studied that almost 25% of the drugs which the humans consume, they come from plants. 25% of the drugs which the humans consume, they come from plants. And the fungi and microbes, they provide us important life-saving drugs like antibiotics. Okay, so you can understand, you can appreciate why the existence of microbes and the fungi is so much important. Not only they provide us the ecosystem services, we also get the medicinal products from these organisms. Okay, without antibiotics we cannot think of our existence. Okay, here are some of the important plants and their products which we use in our which we use for medicinal purposes. Okay, first one is cinchona. It yields a product which is known as quinine, and it is effective against malaria. Second one is Taxus baccata, yields a product which is known as Taxol, and it is having anti-cancer properties. And one more is Papaver somniferum. It yields morphine, and it is used as an analgesic, pain reliever. Okay, then we have Catharanthus roseus. It yields two compounds, vincristine and vinblastine. It is effective against leukemia, which is a form of cancer. Then we have Rauwolfia serpentina. It yields reserpine, and this reserpine is used as a pressure control agent. Okay, it controls our blood pressure. I think this is all for today, and in the next part we will discuss the remaining values of biodiversity. Till then, God bless you and thank you all.